What's up guys and welcome. You're watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with John Jewett's off-season look. Mind-blowing condition at 245 pounds. The reason is that he has always been a 212 guy until the Legion Sports 2023, where he made his men's open bodybuilding debut and made a great impact, placing runner-up in that show. Him and Charles Griffin were more or less in the same sort of condition. But Charles Griffin was overall bigger and he was a well-deserved winner at that show. But people need to realize that John did not have a solid off-season where he intentionally tried to grow for the open class. In his mind, he had to come down to the 212. And he was losing nothing but muscle to make that 212 weight. In other words, he had to suffer really hard and be miserable to make that weight. So the difference in the looks of his 212 versus the open made it easier for him to decide that he isn't gonna go back to a smaller division. So what's his plan for 2024? Texas Pro is on his radar, which is like 30 weeks away. So this will be the very first time we're gonna see John's real potential as a men's open bodybuilder. And based on the crazy shredder look that he is able to bring to the stage, he is gonna be trouble. Brett Wilkin is a guy who's aiming to make a strong comeback in 2024. You really have to feel for Brett. Winning the first Olympia qualifier of 2023, that put him in such a sweet spot to utilize the offseason to the maximum advantage, and he did do that. He worked really hard for an entire season to make his Olympia debut, and he wanted to make sure that it was an impactful one, until just 4 weeks out of the show, where he had to drop out because of some digestive issues. So he is slowly getting back in his form. He's definitely going to compete this year and hopefully qualify for the Olympia. So looking forward to his return to the stage with the added size, as he looked very much comparable to the likes of Hunter Labrada and James Hollingshead in 2023. The plus point for Brett is that he's able to achieve that great night look on stage. I'm sure you guys remember his battle with Barros Tabani at Romania Pro in 2022. Barros was a bigger, more complete bodybuilder, but Brett was able to match him in conditioning aspect, which is crazy as Barros has to be one of the most rated guy in the IFBB Pro League right now. Tonio Bon checking in at 18 weeks out of his first show of the season, the New York Pro, where he's gonna defend his title against a much deeper lineup compared to 2023. But the thing about Tonio is that he is a tough guy to beat, no matter who shows up, because size alone isn't enough to win shows, and Tonio is a hybrid of great symmetry, decent size and top-notch conditioning. Yes, he isn't the biggest guy in the Pro League, but neither was Dexter Jackson, neither is Derek Lunsford, especially if we talk about Dexter Jackson during the beginning of his career. A huge part of Dexter's success was in the factor that he did not try to play other people's game. He did not try to get too big too fast, even though he was competing against the likes of Ron Coleman and the likes of Jay Cutler. He maintained his beautiful lines throughout his career, combined that with razor-sharp conditioning every time he stepped on stage, and that is why he is one of the most decorated bodybuilder in the history of the sport. So Tonio Bon, I have to say, is the closest physique to Dexter Jackson, and he's already 8th in the world in his second Olympia. He is definitely a guy not to be underestimated for the future. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.